I want to tell you something that might surprise you. If you want to know how long you will live, do not look at your weight. Do not look at your blood pressure numbers alone. Look at your legs. Yes, your legs. The strength in your legs right now can predict how many good years you have left. And here is the really exciting part. You do not need a gym membership. You do not need expensive equipment. What you need are two simple vitamins that you take at night before bed, and they work while you sleep. I have seen this transform lives, even in people who are 85 years old. Stay with me because what I am about to share could change everything for you. Let me introduce myself properly. I am Barbara O'Neill, and for decades I have worked with seniors who came to me with the same concern. Their legs felt weak. They felt unsteady. They worried about falling. And most of them believed this was just what happens when you age. But I am here to tell you that weak legs are not a normal part of aging. They are a signal. Your body is trying to tell you something important. It is calling out for specific nutrients that it desperately needs. Now, you might be thinking about those chair exercises you see on television. Yes, they help. But let me be honest with you. The vitamins I am going to reveal today work much faster. They work at the cellular level while your body is in deep repair mode during sleep. And when you combine them with three critical nutrients that most seniors are missing, the results are remarkable. I have watched people regain their confidence. I have seen them walk without fear. I have witnessed them playing with their grandchildren again. Before we go further, let me ask you to do something. Hit that subscribe button right now. Why? Because tomorrow I am revealing 3 evening habits that are silently destroying leg strength in seniors. These habits are so common that you probably do at least one of them. And the first one is what I call the silent killer of mobility. But my subscribers always get this information first. Let me tell you why strong legs matter so much. And I am not just talking about walking to the mailbox. I am talking about your entire quality of life. There are 3 critical reasons, and the first one might make you emotional. When your legs are weak, your balance suffers. When your balance is poor, you lose your mobility. And when you lose your mobility, something heartbreaking happens. You start pulling away from the people you love. You stop going to church because you are afraid of the steps. You skip family gatherings because you worry about navigating crowded rooms. You decline invitations from friends because you cannot trust your legs anymore. This isolation, this loneliness, it breaks my heart every single time I see it because it is completely preventable. Your legs are not just muscles and bones. They are your connection to the world. They are your freedom. They are your independence. The second reason is something most people never think about. Your bones are not just structural support. They are mineral banks for your entire body. And the largest bones in your body are right there in your legs, your femurs. These massive bones store calcium and other minerals that your brain needs to function properly. When your leg bones are weak, your entire mineral system becomes compromised. Your brain suffers, your nervous system struggles. Everything is connected. And here is the third reason, the one that keeps me up at night: falls. Most seniors who pass away do not die from the diseases we always hear about. They die from complications after a fall, a broken hip, a fractured femur. And what causes these falls? Weak legs, poor balance, muscles that cannot react fast enough to catch you when you stumble. But here is the hope. When your legs are strong, your balance improves dramatically. Your reaction time gets faster. Your confidence grows. And that fear of falling starts to fade away. So here is what I am going to do for you today. I am going to reveal 2 nighttime vitamins that build leg strength while you sleep. I am going to explain 3 silent mineral deficiencies that are weakening your legs right now. And I am going to give you natural solutions through food and simple lifestyle changes. Everything I share is based on science and decades of clinical experience. This is not theory. This is real help for real people. Let us start with the first nighttime vitamin, magnesium. Now, I know you have probably heard about magnesium before, but what you might not know is this: more than 60% of older adults are deficient in magnesium. The National Institutes of Health confirmed this. And here's the key detail. When your body is low in magnesium, the deficiency shows up first in your legs. Not your arms, not your back, your legs. Let me describe what magnesium deficiency feels like. You get muscle cramps that wake you up at night. Your legs have these spasms that make you jump. You experience restless legs that will not let you settle down. When you walk, you feel exhausted much faster than you should. And after even mild activity, your legs take forever to recover. If you are nodding your head right now, keep listening. This is important. Here is why you need to take magnesium at night, and this is fascinating. During sleep, your body switches into a different mode. Your parasympathetic nervous system takes over. This is your rest and repair system, and magnesium is the mineral that supports this system more than any other. When you take magnesium before bed, it works with your natural body rhythms. It lowers the tension in your muscles. It improves circulation in your legs. Everything flows better. Let me explain exactly how magnesium works in your legs. First, it relaxes your muscles. All day long, your leg muscles are tight from bearing your weight. They are tense from standing and walking. When magnesium enters your system at night, it loosens this tightness. Better blood flow begins immediately. More oxygen reaches your muscle tissue. Nutrients get distributed where they are needed. Your legs start to heal. Second, magnesium supports your hormones. During deep sleep, your growth hormone rises. Your repair hormones peak in those first few hours of sleep. These hormones cannot do their job properly without magnesium. It is like trying to build a house without hammers and nails. You have the workers, but they cannot do the work without the right tools. Magnesium is that tool. Third, and this is crucial, magnesium creates energy at the cellular level. Every single muscle contraction requires something called ATP. Think of ATP as tiny batteries inside your cells. But here is what most people do not know. ATP cannot work alone. It must bind with magnesium to function. Without magnesium, you have weak ATP. Your muscles get fatigued easily. Your legs feel heavy. Your walking slows down. But when you restore magnesium levels, those cellular batteries recharge. By morning, your muscles are ready. Your legs feel lighter. Your steps are stronger. Let me share a story with you. I worked with a woman named Mrs. Johnson. She was 78 years old, and her leg weakness was intense. She described it perfectly. She said her legs felt like heavy wood. Not her words exactly, but close enough. She walked so slowly. Stairs were a nightmare for her. She had to pull herself up using the railing with both hands. We checked everything. Her circulation was fine. Her doctor said it was just normal aging. But I suspected something else. I recommended magnesium glycinate before bed. That is the form that absorbs best and does not upset your stomach. Within 4 weeks, Mrs. Johnson called me with excitement in her voice. She said her legs felt stronger starting in the first week. Her steps were lighter. Her balance had improved greatly. She could climb stairs without fear. This is the power of giving your body what it actually needs. But here is my warning to you. Magnesium alone is not enough. Yes, it is wonderful for muscle relaxation and energy, but magnesium is primarily a muscle mineral. You need another vitamin for your bones, and bones are just as important as muscles when it comes to leg strength. I am about to reveal 3 silent deficiencies that are weakening your legs right now. But first, you need to know about the second nighttime vitamin. This vitamin is called vitamin K2. Now, most people have never even heard of K2. They know about vitamin K1, which helps blood clotting. But K2 is completely different. K2 has one main job in your body. It guides calcium to the right places, and this is absolutely critical for leg strength. Let me explain why. You probably take calcium or eat calcium-rich foods. That is good. But without K2, that calcium does not go where it should. Instead of going into your bones to make them strong, it goes into your arteries. It creates plaque. It causes inflammation. Meanwhile, your bones stay weak and brittle because they are not getting the calcium they need. This is a disaster for leg strength. Vitamin K2 works through 2 special proteins in your body. The first protein is called osteocalcin. This protein directs calcium into your bones. The second protein is called matrix GLA protein. This protein prevents calcium from entering your arteries and soft tissues. Both proteins need K2 to activate. Without K2, these proteins just sit there doing nothing. Your calcium ends up in all the wrong places. Now, here is why you should take K2 at night. During sleep, your bones go through something called remodeling. Your body breaks down weak bone tissue and rebuilds stronger tissue. This process is called bone turnover, and it peaks during sleep. When you take K2 at night, it works during this exact period. It activates those proteins I mentioned. They deposit calcium specifically in weight-bearing areas like your legs, your hips, your knees, the areas that need strength the most. The scientific evidence for this is strong. A study published in Osteoporosis International showed that K2 improves bone density and reduces fracture risk significantly. Another study in the Journal of Nutrition found that K2 maintains leg strength through the bone-muscle interaction. Your bones and muscles work together. When your bones are strong, your muscles can generate more power. When your bones are weak, your entire leg structure becomes compromised. There is one more reason why nighttime is better than morning for K2. In the morning, when you eat breakfast, you're probably consuming calcium-heavy meals. Milk, yogurt, cheese, fortified cereals. K2 taken in the morning has to compete with all that incoming calcium. It cannot work as efficiently. But at night, K2 can focus on guiding the calcium that is already circulating in your bloodstream. It works much more effectively. Your bones get stronger while you sleep. But even with these two powerful vitamins, even with magnesium for muscles and K2 for bones, you still need 3 more nutrients. These are the silent deficiencies I mentioned earlier. Each one affects leg strength in a unique way. Your body produces less of these as you age. They often go completely unnoticed until serious problems develop. They affect your muscle strength, your nerve function, your stamina, your overall mobility. And you must correct them immediately if you want truly strong legs. The first deficiency is vitamin D. Now, I know everyone talks about vitamin D, but most people do not understand how it affects leg strength specifically. Vitamin D controls calcium absorption. It supports muscle contraction. It maintains balance. It helps nerves communicate with muscles. Without enough vitamin D, several things happen to your legs. First, your proximal muscles start to lose strength. These are the big muscles in your thighs and hips. These muscles are critical for standing up from a chair, for sitting down safely, for climbing stairs, for walking steadily. When vitamin D is low, these exact muscles get weak first. Second, your nerve signals start transmitting more slowly. Your brain sends a message to your leg, but it takes longer to arrive. Your legs feel shaky. They feel unsteady. They feel weak. The connection between your brain and your legs becomes sluggish. The natural source of vitamin D is sunlight. And this is so simple. 10 to 20 minutes of early morning sunlight on your skin, and your body produces vitamin D naturally. I have seen this work countless times. People start getting morning sun exposure, and within weeks, their leg strength improves. Their balance gets steadier. They feel more confident. You can also get vitamin D from food, fatty fish like salmon, sardines, and mackerel, eggs, fortified foods. And if you have chronic deficiency, your doctor can recommend supplements. Let me tell you about Mama Rose. She was 74 years old. Her legs would shake whenever she stood up from a chair. She thought it was arthritis. Her family thought it was just age. But when we tested her vitamin D levels, they were severely low. We started her on sunlight exposure and dietary adjustments. In less than 2 weeks, her leg strength returned significantly. The shaking stopped. She could stand confidently. This is how powerful vitamin D is for leg strength. The second deficiency is vitamin B12. This one affects your nerves and your blood. B12 is essential for nerve health and for forming red blood cells that carry oxygen to your muscles. When B12 is low, your nerves get damaged. This creates a condition called neuropathy, and neuropathy in your legs is absolutely miserable. You feel numbness, you feel tingling, you feel burning sensations. You have difficulty lifting your feet when you walk. You start shuffling instead of taking strong steps. Here is the mechanism. B12 protects the coating around your nerves. Without this coating, nerve signals travel poorly. Your legs do not respond the way they should. On top of that, low B12 means your oxygen supply to leg muscles drops. Less oxygen means more fatigue, slower walking, muscle weakness that you cannot explain. The Journal of American Geriatric Society published a study showing that low B12 leads to impaired mobility and balance in seniors. You can get B12 from eggs, fish, dairy, and lean meat. But here is the problem. As you age, your stomach produces less acid. Without stomach acid, you cannot absorb B12 from food properly. This is why so many seniors are deficient even though they eat B12-rich foods. Many people need supplementation. But once you correct B12 levels, the results are beautiful. Strength comes back, sensation returns, walking becomes steadier. The change can be dramatic. The third deficiency is the most overlooked cause of weak legs: low protein intake. After age 50, your body naturally loses muscle mass. This process is called sarcopenia, and without enough protein, muscle loss accelerates rapidly. You can see it happening. Leg muscles start thinning. Power decreases. Standing up becomes difficult. Climbing gets slower. Overall weakness sets in. And your legs are affected first because they carry most of your body weight every single day. Protein is the raw material for muscle repair and growth. Every day, your muscles break down a little and rebuild. This is normal, but the rebuilding requires protein. Without enough protein, only the breakdown happens. No rebuilding. Your muscles just shrink. They get weaker, they lose their power, and many seniors unknowingly eat far less protein than their bodies need. The result is muscle shrinkage, weakness, and fatigue that seems to come from nowhere. Natural protein sources are eggs, beans, yogurt, fish, chicken, lentils, nuts, seeds, and lean beef. The key is to include protein in every single meal, not just dinner, every meal. When you do this consistently, strength comes back within weeks. I have watched it happen over and over. People who could barely stand without help regain their independence. People who shuffled start walking with purpose. Protein is that powerful for leg muscles. Now let me bring this all together for you. You have 2 nighttime vitamins: magnesium for muscle repair and relaxation, vitamin K2 for bone strength and calcium guidance. You have 3 daytime nutrients: vitamin D for calcium absorption, nerve function, and balance, vitamin B12 for nerve health and oxygen delivery, protein for muscle repair and growth. When you combine all 5, something beautiful happens. Your muscles repair themselves properly at night. Your bones grow stronger and denser. Your nerves communicate clearly and quickly. Your tissues get energized with oxygen and nutrients. Everything works together in harmony. This is not about one magic pill. This is about giving your body everything it needs to maintain strong, powerful, stable legs. Legs that carry you confidently. Legs that let you stand tall. Legs that keep you active even at 80, 5 years old. I want you to understand something deeply. Weak legs are not an automatic consequence of aging. They are a signal. Your body is telling you it needs the right nutrients. And with proper nutrition, you can walk confidently. You can stand taller. You can stay active and independent. You do not have to accept weakness. You do not have to live in fear of falling. You have the power to change this starting today. Now, I have created something special for you. I put together an ebook with 93 high-protein meals specifically designed to build stronger legs. It includes complimentary drink recipes. It has the full vitamin composition breakdown for every meal. It is designed to avoid wrong food combinations that cancel out nutrients. It eliminates unnecessary diet items that waste your time and money. And it includes a complete meal plan for incorporating all the vitamins and minerals we discussed today. Everything is optimized for maximum effectiveness. You will find the link pinned in the comment section or in the description below. And here is what I want you to do next. Tomorrow, I am releasing a video about 3 common evening habits that weaken senior legs. These habits are so common that almost everyone does them, and they are destroying leg strength quickly. The first habit is what I call a silent killer. It is happening in homes everywhere, but my subscribers get this information first. So hit that subscribe button right now. Do not miss tomorrow's video. Some of the food items I reveal will shock you. This is information you have never heard anywhere else. Your legs are your foundation. They are your freedom. They are your connection to everything and everyone you love. Do not let weak legs steal your life away. Give your body what it needs. Take action today and watch how your strength returns. Watch how your confidence grows. Watch how your life transforms. You deserve to live fully, actively, and independently for many more years. And strong legs are the key to making that happen.